It's time now for the Peter Channel Saturday Morning News on this Saturday morning, April 30th, 2016.
Yes, another new day has come.
Good morning to you all on this Saturday morning, April 30th, 2016. I'm Peter Wiggins, alongside Robert Stevens,
here.
and here now your news and headlines. Burlingame, California, hundreds of demonstrators descended on the California Republican Convention Friday to protest Donald Trump and of his speech. Provo, Utah, the horror of rape of sexual assault is traumatizing enough and the victim by multiple young women at Brigham Young University. They claimed that they received backlash instead of support after reported sexual violence in the school.
Clinton Warren fantasy. Elizabeth Warren would be the dream vice presidential pick for millions of forlorn Bernie Sanders supporters. An instant antidote to the change that Hillary Clinton is too close to Wall Street. Here,
Washington, for a few moments at the White House on Friday, the West Wing TV series came back to life as an actress Allison Janney, who played the fictional White House spokeswoman C.J. Craig, from the podium at the daily press briefing.
and now Pentagon details chain of arrests in strike in Afghan hospital. An employee of Doctors Without Borders in October 2015 inside of what remained of the organization's hospital destroyed in an airstrike that left 42 people dead.
A six-story residential building in a low-income area of Kenyan capital collapsed Friday night. After heavy rain and flood killed at least 7 people and injured 121 others, Kenyan officials said.
Nice. All right, we'll do some world news. Airstrikes around rebel-held areas of Aleppo, Syrian Observatory in Beirut. At least 20 airstrikes hit rebel-held areas of Syria's northern city of Aleppo on Saturday, in the ninth straight day of violence, in which bombardments by both sides have killed nearly 250 people, a monitoring group said.
In Stuttgart, Germany, German left-wing demonstrators burned towers and hurled fireworks were stormed on Saturday in clashes with police and AfD supporters at the right-wing party gathered for its Congress near the southwestern city of Stuttgart, police said. I already did that last night, so we'll skip that.
Yep, we'll pass on that. In San Francisco, police chief releases racist text message orders training. San Francisco's police chief said Friday that he has ordered that all officers finish an anti-harassment class within the next month amid a racist texting scandal that has rocked the agency, already dogged by the fatal shootings.
In Tehran, Iran, Iran's moderate reformist bloc secured more than 30 initial seats in the parliamentary runoff elections, according to the Saturday report on state TV.
Where are you?
Right here.
Okay. Oh, yeah, and cell phone in missing Florida teens case can be reviewed by Apple. According to Reuters, a recovered cell phone at the center of a dispute between the families of 2 Florida boys who went missing during a fishing trip last summer will be examined by Apple, the manufacturer, in an agreement reached during a hearing.
Charleston, South Carolina, with a series of student yes, your honors, Joseph C. Meek Jr. pleaded guilty in the United States District Court on Friday to lie to federal officials and withholding his knowledge of the involvement in this friend Dylan S. Roof.
All right, and where are we going next?
Right here.
Okay. We have Colorado woman sentenced to 100 years for cutting babies from stranger's womb. A judge on Friday sentenced a Colorado woman who cut a baby from a stranger's womb to 100 years in jail, including the maximum penalty for attempted murder and unlawful termination of a pregnancy.
And now, on the local news from the Sun Chronicle. Attleboro school parents are expressing disappointment and even anger over news that 64 teachers could soon lose their job because of the budget deficit. The school deficit says that the potential layoffs are being forced by a $4 million budget gap. Parents have started petitions and created their own Facebook page to ask the city for more funding for their schools so the layoffs can be avoided. They have also inundated the Sun Chronicle with letters to the editor, phone calls, and posters on the newspaper's social media site.
And in a related article, a huge hike in athletic fees possible at Attleboro because of what's going on in the budget situation there. I mean, a lot of kids will be paying up a lot for sports and other activities, including the band and other clubs and organizations at Attleboro High.
Sinessa turns 100 in Attleboro as Attleboro in the modern world. Businesses that survive and prosper throughout decades and changing times and technology are a rarity.
And then the Catholic Charity 75th Appeal will run May 1st to June 30th. According to Fall River, as the church responds to Pope Francis called for a year of mercy. The Fall River Diocese will open its 75th annual Catholic Charities Appeal on Sunday, May 1st, with a theme of Open Your Heart to Mercy. Interesting.
I have already did that last night.
Wow, vacuum theft.
North Attleboro, according to news release from Rosemary Baxter, North Attleboro will observe the National Day of Prayer from noon to about 1 p.m. Thursday, May 5th, at World War I's Memorial Park Lookout Point.
Very nice. In Attleboro area, synagogues to recall Holocaust. In Attleboro, in honor of Holocaust Remembrance Day, congregation Agudas HM 901 North Main Street will host a memorial service and a lecture discussion from 5:30 to 8 Wednesday, May 4th, if anybody's interested.
And we're going to do this because I did this last night.
Oh, okay.
Boston, Republicans are planning to pack 9 caucus sites across Massachusetts select delegates in the Republican National Convention. Typically, the election of delegates are a little interested in anyone over the party loyalists and the publicly obsessed. But the possibility that Republican frontrunner Donald Trump will fail to win the nomination in the first ballot as the two remaining GOP presidential hopefuls are Governor John Kasich, Texas and Senator Ted Cruz scribbled a lineup. Delegates who would support them on a second vote. And now in the business news.
Marissa Mayer would score $55 million package at Yahoo sale. From out of San Francisco, Yahoo CEO Marissa Mayer will walk away with a $55 million severance package if the company's auction of its internet operations culminates in a sale that costs outs her from her job.
Yep. I already did this yesterday at the Brockton Casino, so we'll move on.
Casino.
Oil prices finished their best month of the year on Friday and headed back toward $50 a barrel, bringing some relief to the beleaguered energy producers, even though they reported some of the worst quarterly results in years. I did that last night.
Right. Alright. Where are we going?
Right here.
Alright. Unique Tally's comet was made at the same time as Earth. The astronomers have applied a tallest Manson comet that will appear to have been knocking around the galaxy since the solar system was created. Wow.
A new study of Australian bearded dragons has suggested that the sleep cycles are widespread among different species compared to early beliefs of the scientific community. And now on the health news.
San Juan Capistrano Lab the first get it okay for a commercial Zika test. A medical researcher uses to monitor that shows the results of blood tests for various diseases, including Zika, at the Georges Memorial Laboratory in Panama City.
Approximately 1 in every 3 African American women suffer traction alopecia, with the primary cause being aggressive hairstyling.
Why drinking red wine and eating chocolate could be good for your gut. Why? Here, the researchers found more than 60 dietary factors that influence the diversity of the gut, including beer and chocolate.
More than 5 million Americans are believed to have Alzheimer's. 2/3 of women are Jerry Tale. 72 is one of them. And checking the New England incident alerts at 8:38. In Boston, Massachusetts, according to EMS incidents, at Austin 3 hours ago, a 14 en route for a pedestrian struck on the Cambridge Street on the Interstate 90, which is a mass pike. Peter Cheladusad, 838 Town for Sports Report. Last night, the Boston Red Sox defeated the New York Yankees 4-2 on Big Poppy Dave Ortiz's 2 red shots at the bottom of the 8th. That sealed the deal.
Good.
While the Norton Lancers girls lacrosse team last night ran into a buzzsaw to the Dawson Wars 18-3.
Yeah.
Luke Walton has agreed to be the Los Angeles Lakers' new head coach when the sides agreed to a multi-year deal, funding the team said. Portland, Oregon, there are no asterisks in the NBA postseason, not for premium reasons and not for the serious wins over the short end. The team's missing 2 All-Stars. London, Britain looks set to win this fire champion of the weekend of an underdog story, which is last year's City that Ogby outshines even the 1980 Miracle on Ice. And in Davie, Florida, a little over an hour and after he has no show, the Turkey News comments with the Miami Dolphins. The first round pick, Larry Tensil, spoke to reporters after all. Peter Channel News Times, now 8:40 on this Saturday morning. It is time now for a travel report. Let's start off down the road where it's looking good in Idaho with about ways the ocean state, but 195 on the westbound side, a little slow around the Fall River stretch. 138 on the westbound side, it's a little slow for the Newport Bridge. Eastern Massachusetts and Cape Highways are looking good. Central Massachusetts and Worcester Highways are looking good. I-91 on the northbound side, a little slow around the West Bank and Chickabee, but it's looking good. Up in Northern New England, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine Highways are looking good. I-87 on the southbound side, a little slow around Route 11 to Plattsburgh. I-87 on the northbound side, it's a little slow around from Peru to Route 22 to Plattsburgh, New York. I-87 on the northbound side, a little slow around the thruway in Albany, down in Connecticut. Route 8 on the southbound side, an exit just around I-84 in Waterbury, leading to Naugatuck. Route 8 on the southbound side, it's a little slow around Route 95 in Bridgeport. 95 on the southbound side, a little slow around the September stretch. Down to New York City, Tennessee Bridge on the westbound side, so from Tarrytown to New Jersey on 287 on the westbound side. Lincoln to Little eastbound side, and it is slow. On the eastbound side, westbound side is looking good. West Side Highway, it's a little slow from Lower Manhattan all the way out to the World Trade Center side. 278 on the eastbound side, and it's slow from 27 in Greenwich all the way out to Brooklyn Heights. 278 on the westbound side, and it's slow from Brooklyn Ridge all the way to Delaney Avenue. 270 on both ends, slow from Williamsburg all the way out to Long Expressway. 670 on both ends, a little slow from 25 Grand Central Parkway all the way out to Linden Boulevard. Queensbury Bridge on the westbound side, and it's slow go. 95 on the southbound side, and it's slow from Bronx to I-87. 78 on the eastbound side. It is close from Newark Airport all the way to Jersey City. 78 on the westbound side, and it's slow from Jersey City to Newark. New Jersey Trip House, looking good from New York all the way to Delaware. Garden State Parkway, looking good from Wildwood all the way out to Newark. Down in Philadelphia, I-76 on the eastbound side, and it is slow from Snyder Avenue all the way out to University City. 76 on the eastbound side, a little slow around the westbound side, just around the Philadelphia Zoo in West Philadelphia. 676 on both ends, it is slow from 95 all the way out to 76 in Center City, Philadelphia. 676 on the westbound side, a little slow on the Walt Whitman Bridge. 676 on the northbound side, a little slow around Route 30 in Camden. 76 on the eastbound side, a little slow after 276 all the way out to Wayne, Pennsylvania. Delaware Highways are looking good. Highways and byways in Pennsylvania are looking good. New York State Boys looking from New York all the way out to the Pennsylvania border via Albany, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo. Down in Maryland, the Baltimore highways are looking good. Down in D.C., Route 50 on the eastbound side, a little slow around 301 in Bowie.
Oh, I-270 is looking good, by the way.
That's right. And Capitol Beltway to the eastbound side, a little slow around the Bethesda stretch.
Oh, in the inner loop.
In the loop, and 390 on New York Avenue westbound side, get action around 395 in downtown Washington, and 295, 395 on the eastbound side, 695 and get an accident around southeast Washington, so expect some delays. But looking good in D.C. Okay, look at MBTA alerts at 8:43. Subway system is looking good. Commuter rail looking good. And on Thursday, looking good. Peter Channel News Times now 8:44 on this Saturday morning. And it's time now for a weather report. For today, most of the about 63 degrees calm. So if you're going to the Norton Youth Baseball Softball Open today, perfect weather.
Good weather also.
That's awesome. Tonight, increased clouds go about 3 degrees. South about 5 miles of coming evening. For Sunday, rain likely be after 2 p.m. Clouds about 54 degrees. Cloud will become in southward 5 to 7 miles in the morning. Chest patch is 6%. New Pittsburgh about less than 10 inches possible. For Sunday night, rain likely before midnight. Clouds about 42 degrees. Northeast about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Chest patch is 6%. New Pittsburgh between 10 to 1/4 inch possible. For Monday, chest rain. Clouds have about 55 degrees. North about 7 miles an hour. Chest patch is 50%. Monday night, chance of showers made before 7 p.m. Most skies got about 42 degrees and chest patch at 30%. Tuesday, puts in the podcast got about 63, about 43 degrees. Wednesday, puts got about 64 degrees. With that, chance of showers up to 9 p.m. Most guys got about 45 degrees, just patient 30%. Thursday, chance of showers. Most guys got about 62, about 45 degrees, just patient 30%. And for Friday, chance of showers, puts got about 63 degrees, and just patient 30%. Currently, not near, it is fair and free. Humidity is 63%. 9 above Celsius. And that's going to be for the Peter Channel News on this April 30th, 2016. Peter Wiggins, Lost Eye Barbara Stevens. Have a good day.
Enjoy the day, everyone.
Thank you.